Hi guys, welcome to this week's vlog. On this week's video, we're going to discuss a little bit about NHR. But before doing so, my name is Carlos, and this is our journey on Pico Island. So lately there's been a lot of talk about NHR. For those of you that do not know what NHR is, it stands for non-habitual residency. This is a tax regime that was put in place by the government of Portugal after the financial crisis in 2008. The main reason to implement this regime, this particular tax regime, was basically to attract talent to Portugal, to attract investors, people to come and live in Portugal. They put in place this tax regime that would benefit these new residents coming into the country. Most people that choose to come to Portugal to retire, semi-retire, to invest, would choose the country for various reasons. Now, NHR, this particular regime, will definitely help and would benefit those people if they choose to apply for it, because some people don't. So here's some information about the NHR. Okay, now I'm going to read this off because it's very important. I also need to state I'm not a professional in this area. You would have to contact a professional tax expert of Portugal. They will be able to help you if you have any specific questions. This was put out by the government, so it's information on what the NHR is. This is a popular program that offers attractive tax benefits to individuals who will become tax residents of Portugal. The NHR program was introduced in 2009, like I mentioned, with the aim of attracting foreign investment and highly skilled professionals to the country. Under the NHR regime, qualifying individuals are exempt from paying tax on most foreign income for a period of 10 years, so that's very important. This includes income from employment, self-employment, dividends, interest, and capital gains. Additionally, there is a flat tax of 20% for income generated in Portugal for certain professions, such as architects, engineers. So depending what profession you are, you're affected in different ways, okay? But that gives you the gist of this. So it's important to understand this part. To be eligible for the NHR program, individuals must first become tax residents of Portugal. This means they must spend at least 185 days in the country or have a home in Portugal that is considered their primary residence. Additionally, they must not have been tax residents of Portugal in previous 5 years. Just to add to that, the NHR regime has been successful in attracting a large number of foreign investors. That's a fact. Since 2009, let's say, and highly skilled professionals to Portugal. So both, not just investors, but highly skilled professionals. The program has been particularly attractive to retirees who are able to live tax-free on their foreign pensions and investment for 10 years. Now I'm going to touch on the news that was just basically became official October 23rd of this year. And I think this will affect pretty much everybody that is in the NHR program or the ones that are considering getting into the NHR program. So let's touch on that right now. So the main question is the NHR regime ending? And the answer is yes. There was an announcement in October this year by the government that they are going to end this program. January 1st, 2024, you're not going to be able to apply for it anymore. And this is the news that's come out. People are asking us, so we thought, look, let's just learn a little bit about it and put it out into our channel, okay? And this is what we're doing on this video. For those of you that are already in the program, say you applied for this and were accepted, you've been in it for 2 years, no problem. It's not ending for you. You still have 8 years left. Even if last week you got approved and got into the program, don't worry, you got basically 10 years left. There's still a vote. The vote will take place soon, but the word is that they will vote to end it. Another point I think I have to make it clear here is the statistics since this began, 60 to 70% didn't leave Portugal just because the tax ended. They're there. They're still living there. And I think that's the point and the opinion we want to share is that, okay, yes, there's going to be some people that will choose a country just for the tax. They want to pay zero tax or very low tax. That is the main reason that they will choose a certain country. And believe me, there are a few. Just Google it and they'll pop up. Some of them are basically zero tax. I just think that most people there are not there just for one reason, not just for the tax reason, because Portugal is that country that ticks a lot of boxes, as I mentioned before. In this case, this would be a reason, of course, but the other reasons are there. Portugal is 7th safest country in the world. It's a beautiful country. It's compact, it's peaceful, it's safe, it's secure, it's tranquil, it's affordable. Logistically, it's a perfect country if you want it to be part of the European Union. There's going to be that percentage that just are looking for this tax. Maybe they've already done a lot of research and they're ready to come to Portugal in 2024. This now is news, it's reality. And if you're looking for a lot of tax advantages like this one, you're not going to think twice. So be it. That's what you're not going to start, wait, that's why I was going there. I'm going to look for someone else. But I really think the majority of people that have chosen Portugal are going to stay in Portugal. Like, for example, all the expats that I've met, they're now living where we are in the Azores, Pico Island. I can't see them getting up and going. No, they might. Some of them, they'll be new. I would be surprised because, obviously I'm not them. I'm not in their shoes. But based on conversations that I've had, I've never had a conversation when they're telling me why they chose the Azores or Portugal. Not once they've said it was because of the tax, the NHR. Okay, and that's why I feel comfortable saying that. But I do understand there are some people out there, some individuals that particularly they're just looking for that. They're not looking for a country to even live in. Maybe they're just looking strictly for investment. There's criteria you have to follow in order to get the NHR. It's not just they'll just give it to you because you want to become a resident. You actually have to apply early on. They give you a little bit of a window. You can't apply a year after you become a resident. Like, let's say you have a D7 from the United States, they give you a D7 visa. As soon as you get accepted, you now have a residence in Portugal, you're there 185 days, you'd have to then say, yes, I want this NHR, you apply right away. So I have to speak to you guys based on who we know, we talk to that is part of this, that have NHR, have chosen Portugal. And I just don't want people to just, start panicking. I had someone send me an email, they thought they've been in it now for 2 years and that would be it. No, they still have 8 years left. So, and that's me, and that's based on what I read. I just right away said, look, just get a hold of the tax expert and he will verify that for you. And based on all the information, that is the fact. Also keep in mind that countries like Portugal, they're always working on what else can we do to improve the country, to maybe attract more people. Maybe they'll have something similar in the future. They're obviously looking also at why would they stop the NHR? Well, there's been a lot of people coming into Portugal. Obviously, when you have a lot of people investing, buying, it drives, house prices, real estate up, of course. The locals then get more affected by that. Maybe they're trying to get more of a level playing field for them, which I totally get. That's just my guess. I don't know. There could be something to do with that. Just like they have the golden visas, that usually comes to an end eventually, right? Until they come up with a different regime, a different program. I was actually thinking of doing a different video, and Laura and I, we thought, let's just do this one. We're still in Canada. We'll be going back to the Azores soon. And we've just been trying to do these videos right now, maybe more education things as people are talking about. It's in the news, and that affects every one of us that spend a lot of time in Portugal. Could be an expat, immigrant, people that are thinking of investing there. They're really analyzing Portugal right now. It's on the radar. It's a lot of interest, and I think when I hear something, I just feel like sharing, and this is where we kind of just, let's just get on this video and do that. Our channel, basically, we share our experiences on Pico Island, one of the 9 islands of the Azores. The Azores 7th region of Portugal. And we just share our experiences. Could be to do with real estate, buying property, which we've done. We're now renovating it. It could be business. Could be, we're in the tourism business, by the way, so we're always promoting these beautiful islands and Portugal in general. We believe we have a passion for where we are. We love spending time there. We tend to spend half our time there and in Canada. We love both. And I say that a lot on these videos, but we really, it's from the heart. I really feel that, and I think there's a lot of people in our shoes that really love both countries. And I think Portugal, if someone's there just for the tax, okay, I would never do that. I know there's some places that, like I said, is perfect, zero tax, almost zero, but it only checks 1, maybe 2 in the box there. The rest, you just have to really analyze it properly, because if you're going to be living in a place where it's not safe, well, not peaceful, not secure. I know lots of places that are very cheap. Be careful. I just think we're so fortunate, lucky, and have a privilege to actually be able to spend time in countries like Portugal. There's other countries through Europe, European Union. There's a lot of great countries. Portugal is just one of them, and I've been to a lot of them. And but we're in Portugal, and this is where our experiences can only be based on where we are. And we're in a beautiful little island, Pico Island, surrounded by water, the Atlantic Ocean, and we love it. And I think we want the place to be even better, having maybe a certain tax regime that would be favorable to people, making it easier for people to become maybe citizens. These are just thoughts in our head. We're always looking for that, and if we hear any information in that area, we'll always share it. Questions about Portugal, the Azores, Pico Island, feel free to send me an email or just contact me through the channel, comment. And the next few videos we're going to be doing are sort of similar. It's the same information. We're doing one on real estate market, what changes have happened in the last little while. We're doing another video, which a long stay tourist. We think Portugal, the Azores, Pico Island, perfect to spend 1 to 3 months. You don't need any special visas. You can do this. A lot of more people are doing this. So if you're the kind of person that wants to spend time in 3 different places a year, well, 3 months could be in Portugal somewhere. And I'm working on that one. I think that's one that I see this happening more than I thought. I thought people would just visit, and then I started learning more people are wanting to live there. More people want to spend 80% of the time in the country. Some people want to just go on holidays, have a vacation home, spend 2-3 months. So for now, I just appreciate taking the time listening to me. Hopefully it was useful. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, of course, and see you in the next video.